All right, everyone. Welcome back to Icarus. So, oh, we're here. We're going to build a base. We're going to build part of the base, most likely. uh, there has been an update since we've last played. It was the sickles got put into the game. Huh. Interestingly enough, they did refresh. Oh, I guess they changed it. So they did the terrain did refresh because this rock wasn't here. I had deleted this rock, and I'm pretty sure I deleted this one and maybe this one, but they didn't. It didn't. Doesn't look like it refreshed where buildings are. That's good. I mean, if they want to refresh the terrain every time, that's fine with me. Because I'm pretty sure I also removed that rock over there for building purposes. But it doesn't look like the terrain reset where I have buildings. Because if it did, we did that one time and there was a rock, like I think in here and maybe in there as well. All right, well, let me go ahead and I'm going to need the stone most likely, so let's go ahead and take this apart. Works for me. And also they added a white X to the top right of your food buff. This you don't actually, I mean, you can click on them, but you don't actually have to. You can still just like right click a buff to get rid of it if you wish to. They just added that X because a lot of people apparently didn't know you could do that. All right. So let's just add that to stacks. And there we go. All right. Let's go ahead and go and grab the one over here. Sounded like a Drac was around there for a second. All right. So the first section we're going to be building is going to be coming this way, going up the river. I'll probably only go up to like right here with it. What I want to do while I'm building is build rooms. So, but the first place we're going to be building isn't somewhere like special or anything. Probably I'm going to be expanding this up to at least two more this way, and that's where I'm going to build the furnace area first. So we're going to be making a lot of electric furnaces and stuff to put in there, a bunch of these iron cupboards to put in there to store stuff. That's basically where all that's going to go, is our first deal here. So we're going to need the cubes. I think I have enough here. I'm not sure. I think it's 10 length, so we're probably going to need, we should have enough to do at least two more rows. Okay. So we're going to fix this here. Sounds like a windstorm is happening, but it's not. Okay, it didn't come out like I thought, so we're going to try again. I'm going to see, let's see. That's still not enough. You know what? I like that. I really like that. But I don't like that. I don't like that it's going into the other one. I kind of wanted it straight. So I'm going to have to redo it. No, it's still crooked, as you can see. If we start going this way, yeah, it starts going into it. Nope. It's still going into it. That's better. So basically, I put one down and put one on top of it to line it up. And I kind of want to do one here so it kind of goes together. And I like this. I'm wondering if I can get like stairs. I'm not sure what I can do with this section, but I do want to put stairs here. But I do like having the separate level. I just don't know what I would do with it besides put stairs down to go to like the greenhouse right here. But I do like it. I'm just trying to figure out what I could do with the rest of the section besides putting stairs right here. Can't think of something off the top of my head. Also, with that one there, I'm going to need at least one more cube here. So, because I used an extra. So I need some ramps. Okay. Let's get down and get some pillars and get some pillars underneath it to help with stability. Let's grab like another 8. This should be enough, but just in case it's not, let's get some stability in here. Okay. I think it is stable here. Cool. Okay. Now I need walls. So let's go grab some walls. Let's see. Concrete walls. Oh, wait. Before we do that, I need the flooring. I didn't make the flooring, did I? No, I didn't. Alright, so let's get... Do I want to get wood for this? No, no, I don't. I don't actually want to get wood for that. I want to do stone brick for the furnace area. So I actually want to do this. and get some flooring here. So we're going to need at least 30 per piece. So we need 30 per piece. I'm going to need 20. Let's grab out the calculator. So 30 times 20 is 600. Okay. So I'm going to need 600 of these. Wow, that's so much. I can do 100 at a time. Okay. Well, there's 600 of it. I'm gonna need some refined wood. It is 6 refined wood per one. 6 refined wood per one, so 6 times 20 is 120. So I need 120 refined wood at least. There's 194, so that's enough. I don't have any other refined wood. I thought I was making this stuff. Okay, I need to do max craft. That's gonna take a while. All right, but at least I got some in here. I don't have much tree sap in here. Make some tree sap out of sticks in here. We'll do a max stack. Get it back to daytime here. Okay. So, since this is going to take a while, I'm going to just wait until this is done, and I'll be right back. This is going to take all episode pretty much, probably. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything until I get the stone flooring in. So, I mean, I guess I could go ahead and do the wiring because that's going to need to be done. Let's see. How do I want to lay out the wiring? Do I want to just go down the middle? I guess I should. Okay. I kind of know what I want to do. So right now, I want to go to here with it on each side. Also, just in case you don't know, we're kind of building big. This whole room is furnaces. This whole room is furnaces, and then on a second kind of layer is going to be the storage, like above all the furnaces. This whole thing, both sides, either side is going to be furnaces. It's going to be a lot. I know it's going to be overkill. I don't care. I want to build big, is what I'm thinking of. Just to let you know. And this one goes down here. Goes over like so. Just going to leave that right there. Okay, from here, we want to go here. If you're wondering why you would want to put your wiring down first, the flooring, when we put it on here, the stone brick flooring, will hide the wiring. It should anyway. I don't think it's going to be perfect, but it should hide it pretty well. All right, so there's that. Now what I want to do is I want to move this here, go down to the middle, do a little step down here like so, go over here to this, and then run it this way. So now we have power into our greenhouse area. All right, now we need the water, which we don't really need water for our furnaces unless we start doing a lot of stuff with clay, which I don't think we will, but you never can tell, so we'll just go ahead and set it up. So we're going to start over here next to the hill. One thing I would like to see if they could in tier 5, universal cables would be kind of a interesting deal. I love to see universal cables, so you could, I mean, if they wanted to, they could keep the cables separate, but you could run them and run them into each other and they would just kind of merge. Be kind of thing. I'm thinking of cables like I'm kind of thinking of cables like the cables from Ender IO would be kind of nice. I don't think they'll go for something like that. It would be kind of nice if they had that though. Um where the cables don't actually like connect, but you could run them along the same path and they would kind of combine into a connected together texture type thing, you know. Hey, water's run over here, power's run over here. I think I just have to wait for the stone brick to be done so we can get the floors in. Yep, it's got 500 here. Just working on the last section. We've already done half of it. Okay, that's great. All right. So, yeah, that's pretty much all that's it. Where's my salting table at? Where's my... This? Oh, I forgot. I need 21. That's okay. I'll craft it after. Yep, we did run out of stuff, so I'll go ahead and just grab a deal of this. Should be enough. 20. Okay. So I am going to need enough to make one more. So I need 30 more. That throw up in here because I'm going to need to make more. All right. It did not make me 30. Weird. I thought I queued up 30. Oh, it got done real quick. Okay. Alright. Let me put walls here. Yep. Okay. So like I thought, I'm gonna have to do that real quick instead. So give me, I do have my walls here. So we're going to want, wall. Wall. And put down the walls here. In. We need 6. Gonna need at least 6 more walls. 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 The doors. I'm trying to remember, do I make the doors here? But I won't, yes. Okay. Let me double check real quick. Is there any other door that I would want? So we have the aluminum door. We have the aluminum trap door. We have the concrete door. Elegant curtain door. Fur curtain door. We have the glass door. We have the heavy trap doors. Interior wood. Reinforced curtain door. Okay. So, uh, for this section, we have these, but I think I'm going to do just the concrete door for this section. Except for the ones going outside, I think I want the steel barred doors for those. So I want two of these, and I think I want two of these. One, two. Yes. Okay. No, three. I want three of those. Yes. Okay. So, three concrete doors and two steel barred doors. Okay, so we want two of these, and then we want three of these, which I need platinum, I need screws, I need steel. Alright, so I need steel, I need platinum, and I need to make some screws. 500 should be enough. Do a door. If I'm not mistaken, I need three of those. There's my wall. All right. So I might have needed four. Nah, I don't know. Ah, I know. I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know. What I'm gonna do is this here. Need some epoxy. Give me two of those. Ah, interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So it placed it like that, did it? Okay. I don't have my ramps on me, so I'm gonna have to place a ramp there with basically stairs there. And then, yeah, I didn't need as many of these doors as I thought. The glass doors there. Okay. So let me go ahead and take this apart. Throw this stuff back up in here. And then I need to grab that. Do I want something right here blocking my way up to that? I mean, if I want to be totally protected, I would need to, but I don't think I want to. For right now, I'm going to leave it open. For right now, I'm just going to leave that open because, like I said, I don't know off the top of my head what I want to do with that. All right, so let's continue our wiring because I need to get the wiring up on the walls. So, because once I put the floors down, I'm not going to be able to see it anymore. So I do need to continue the wiring up the walls. That into that. Try to make it look nice. I can't guarantee it will do that, but I'm trying anyway. We're going to need lights in here anyway. Also, I'm kind of thinking of... I can't... There it goes. Just say I can't get it to connect there. If I level up, I think I'm going to real quick go and grab more lights because I would like to have different lights for various sections of the house. So this is just basic light here. I would like to get something like this up here. The shrouded light, probably the bunker light, maybe the cage light. The others not needed so much. Oh, I was wondering what was wrong here. Let me fix this real quick. This wall was backwards. I'm gonna need to pick up the door, change this wall. Yeah, it put it down backwards again. That wasn't supposed to happen. What came apart? Oh, the stairs. Okay, that's fine. I can fix that in just a second. All right. That is about what I want that. Okay. Okay. The arrow facing away from me. I'm going to place it on all of it. The cement blocks I wasn't worried about. It was just, nope. It's this one I want, just to make sure it does it correctly. Need to wait for it to disappear so I can see the arrow. All right. So we got that. We got the flooring done. The wiring is done. Now we need to get the roof on this place. which probably is going to have to wait till next episode. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought, but I'm kind of happy of how it's turning out. I'm expanding ideas as I'm building. Let me show you what I'm going to do for this. Why this is going to take longer than this episode now. Let me get my tools and stuff back where it's supposed to be. Okay. So what we're going to do, well, what I'm going to do anyway, to make this look interesting, is I'm going to do ramps here, the roof stuff here, going this way. But then it's going to run into another section of wall. I'm going to put another section of wall on top of this one. And then it's going to connect over to that wall with flat. I'm going to see, let's see how it turns out real quick. I'm trying to figure out if it should be half or it should be full. So I need this and I need a full wall. So let's switch this. Let's go over here. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to put a wall here. And then I'm going to switch this to inverted ramp roofing there. And that's the wrong spot for that. Need to push it down one more. So right here. There. And then what I'm going to do, let me go over here and grab the a piece of flooring. There we go. So what I'm thinking of is something like this for the roof in this section. So all over here, I'm not going to do storage on both sides. I've decided not to do that. I think that would be excessive. But what I'm planning on doing is having storage here. I'm trying to think of how I want to do it. So I would need to get we'll test it out next episode. I'm going to put we're going to put a furnace here. I want the furnace to be this way, so it's sideways to us. We wouldn't be looking at it. We wouldn't be looking at it like this. We would be looking at it like this from this section. This would be towards us. And then I want to put something up above it, some type of shelving. So I'm thinking half floors. If I have half floors unlocked. If not, I'll unlock it in between episodes. I think I have the concrete halves. I may not have the concrete halves unlocked. No, I don't. So I'm going to need to unlock that as well. So a concrete half, and it's going to have storage cabinets up above it. We're going to see how that works. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll see if that works. I'm going to need to put down also pillars underneath the deals. Hopefully that means the furnace can still fit in there in the middle. If I'm really lucky, I can fit 2 furnaces per middle piece. What I'm thinking of, now that I said that, is 2 furnaces per wall piece. So I wouldn't be building like right here on this metal part. I would be building in the middle between it. If I can fit 2 furnaces in between that, a shelving up top with a storage, I would call that a complete little build there. I think that would be good enough. And we would be just going all across this way with it. And if I ever needed to expand, I could just put furnaces over here. I wouldn't put storage. I would just put furnaces. I don't think I need more than this whole wall length here as a row of furnaces, personally. I doubt I even need half. So let's see. I wanted to do a reinforced glass window, so I need some epoxy and some steel. So this right now is just finishing off the titanium ore, and then it'll move on to the steel so I can get some more glass things here. So this. I also need to place down a stair right here. Okay, and then the glass window here. All right. The stair is temporary, so I can go in and out to finish the build. But I'm going to be building off of this, going this way with it. So I'm not actually going to have the stair. It's going to be on that level for about another 2 blocks probably, and then I might try to do a little variation and go down and have like a little living area, stuff like that. Just trying to make it interesting, have different levels and stuff like that. I'm trying to see if I can fit everything I want into a one floor only building, but I just don't know if I'm able to do that or not. But that's going to be it. In between this episode and the next, I'm just going to start making a bunch more stuff. I'm going to need a lot more walls. I'm going to need a lot more roofing sections, floor pieces, all that stuff. I'm going to make the furnaces. I'm going to be making the, yeah, just all that stuff to fill this room in. And then I'm going to, get all that ready for next episode. I'm probably also going to move these 3 buildings here. Well, these 2 buildings. I don't think I'll need to move the foundry right yet until I get a place for it in my building. We'll see. The foundry is going to be kind of interesting to put in because it's so tall that it actually takes up more than a one wall high space. It almost takes up 2, I feel. If you go in here and take a look at it, as you can see, it's pretty tall. It goes up into the second wall section. So you actually need like 2 walls for it to have it completely covered. And it also is wider than a wall section as well. Very awkward to build around. But we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for this episode. Next episode, we'll be back and we'll be hopefully finishing off our foundries, or well, not foundry, but our furnace section here. That's basically all this is. I'm not going to be putting, I might put one in here, one bench in here, but I want to have a separate section. The next section from this one up is going to be the workbench area. And so, yeah, this is going to be, it goes from greenhouse to furnace section, from furnace section to work area, and then from work area to um, like a living quarters, a kitchen, stuff like that. Is kind of how I'm thinking of building it. So, yeah. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.